The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Right Side with Doug Billings. Today on the program, looking at what happened at the RNC. How did it happen? It's because of you, ladies and gentlemen. And in today's age where we are surrounded by such chaos and nightmares, it's a sign of hope that you got so engaged in the process that Ronna McDaniel is now resigning as the chairwoman of the RNC. It's because of your voice. Don't lose sight of that. Continue to pursue strong conservative America First candidates and to root out the rhinos. All of that on the program and much more. Ladies and gentlemen, The Right Side with Doug Billings is now upon you. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hey everybody, my name is General Mike Flynn, and I'm here to do a big shout out for my great friend and one of the best in the business, Mr. Doug Billings. Right Side with Doug Billings, Right Side with Doug Billings. Doug is the future of the airwaves when it comes to independent broadcasters and podcasters. He is the new Rush Limbaugh. He's exactly what America needs right now, looking for honesty, looking for wisdom, looking for truth, looking for patriotism. Listen to Doug Billings at Right Side with Doug Billings. God bless you and God bless America, and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are winning. We're winning, winning, winning. Welcome to The Right Side with Doug Billings. Are you ready?
We are not liberal snowflakes who melt away in the face of tragedy, adversity, and challenge. We are a covenant nation under God, and His divine providence is not dead and it's not gone. It is living within each and every one of you. And you will bring it to life in such a way that the world has never seen before. We never back down. We never give up. We march forward.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Right Side with Doug Billings. Thanks for watching us from around the planet. I appreciate you very much. Coming to you from smack dab in the middle of the fruited plain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to be thankful for as we look ahead to the election. We have a lot to be thankful for with regards to the fact that Ronna McDaniel is no longer the chairwoman of the RNC. And I think that Vivek Ramaswamy summed it up pretty well. Take a look.
We've become a party of losers at the end of the day. It was a cancer to the Republican establishment. Let's speak the truth. I mean, since Ronna McDaniel took over as chairwoman of the RNC in 2017, we have lost 2018, 2020, 2022, no red wave that never came. We got trounced last night in 2023. And I think that we have to have accountability in our party. For that matter, Ron, if you want to come on stage tonight, you want to look the GOP voters in the eye and tell them you resign, I will yield my time to you.
So chalk up another victory for the conservative wing, the true conservative wing of the Republican Party. We got rid of Ronna. Another Mick, as I said, about 10 or 12 months ago, I said, we got to get rid of the Micks, the MCs, right? McCarthy, McConnell, and McDaniel. So we've gotten rid of two of them, Kevin McCarthy and Ronna McDaniel. What about Mitch McConnell? We're going to talk about that today. But I think Ramaswamy would be an excellent choice to replace her, actually. He gave a great speech. He identified what was going on within the Republican Party. We're a party of wussies. We don't do what we should do. We don't act with gusto in order to solve the problems of the day. We go along far too easily with the radical left. We don't put up a good fight. We give a good speech. Don't get me wrong. You got Josh Hawley from Missouri, my home state. He gives a great speech, but he doesn't do a damn thing. I'm tired of the great sound clips from the chambers of Congress and Senate, and I'm sick of the inaction of the Republican Party. So we have revamped our Republican Party, and President Trump is the spearhead behind that, instilling true conservative principles, once again, as they should be, within our party, getting rid of these rhinos, the Republicans in name only. And I think that we are part of what God intended, what the founding fathers intended. Clearly, the Republican Party is not perfect. You've heard me say this before. I mean, it's obvious. Look at it. Look what we failed to do so many times. But we do at least strive for God. We do at least strive to understand and perceive his divine providence in the world. And we do stand for life. liberty and the pursuit of those fundamental rights that come to us from God. And it's patriots like you who have risen up, thankfully so, and enabled us to begin to course correct, to get back on track, to begin to realize that we do need to get rid of people like the Micks, McCarthy, McConnell, McDaniel. And you've made your voices heard to the highest levels of the establishment, folks. In proof of all of that is the resignation of Ronna McDaniel last week from the chairmanship of the RNC. So congratulations, truly, and I mean that, for making your voices heard. Within this Republican Party, there is the MAGA movement, the Make America Great Again movement. It is the majority caucus now amongst the people in local levels of government. Now, we have a lot of work to do to speak up to get rid of the establishment. We have a lot of establishment members out there in the elected class and among us civilians as well. We still also have remnants of that old Republican guard, the Republican in name only, those members of the swamp establishment. We have to root them out. And I've noticed that at the local level of politics, at least in mine and I'm sure in yours as well, when I travel, I can see that the local level rhino contingencies are trying to spin. They're actually trying to spin the term rhino away from themselves and point it at us. They're trying to say that we, who are part of the MAGA movement, the part of the new conservative, truly conservative Republican movement, are somehow Republicans in name only. They're trying to spin it. It will not work. First of all, because that's illogical. They, members of the establishment, have already proven themselves to be non-Republican and anti-America in their approach most of the time. So it's with a laugh and a banter that I mention this to you. They will fail. They cannot rebrand us as some sort of non-America rhino movement. We are the true American conservative patriots rising up, the MAGA movement, making America great again. It's not a bad word. In fact, making America great again is what we should be doing, every single one of us. America first, American exceptionalism recognized, and American nationalism honored. So let's be clear. The term rhino, Republican in name only, it applies to people who claim to be Republican, but who in fact are members of the swamp establishment. People that supported Nikki Haley are rhinos. People who once upon a time supported Liz Cheney, Mitt Romney, rhinos. Rhinos don't believe that Trump won the presidency. Rhinos don't stand for medical freedom. Rhinos don't work for single-day voting to be the rule of the day. Rhinos don't demand paper ballots. Rhinos don't demand government-issued IDs must be presented in order to vote. Rhinos don't work hard enough to eliminate the ballot drop box problem that we have. Rhinos don't work hard enough to get rid of the electronic voting machines that we have. Rhinos aren't interested in strong limits on absentee ballots. Rhinos don't work hard enough to make sure that voter rolls are updated often, at least once a year. Rhinos don't put forth legislation that designates election crimes as felonies with minimum prison sentencing. And rhinos don't work hard enough to provide full transparency of the entire election process, from count to canvass to certification. And rhinos do not demand and enact rules that dictate all precincts report all results at the same time. And rhinos supported Ronna McDaniel. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronna McDaniel did not push any of those conservative, true Republican initiatives that I just listed off when she was chairwoman of the RNC. Not one. And if you know somebody in your local level of government who does not, who claims to be a Republican but does not enact that list, play this tape back, because that person in your local government is a rhino, and you've got to get rid of them. All right, I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, making sure that you know your body has a way to activate its own stem cells, to rejuvenate your body, to make you feel younger, to heal faster, to feel more energy. I want you to go to liveyoungerwithdoug.us, liveyoungerwithdoug.us, and get information today about how you and get the product that will activate your own body's stem cells to make you feel, look, behave, and in fact, be younger. Live younger with Doug.us. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that you could change the trajectory of your aging process? Look and feel better, live younger, be more active, less pain when you move around, sleep better, diminish the lines and the wrinkles on your face? Really? This is what I'm telling you. It's possible. You see, low stem cell activity happens when we get older, and it could be causing many of the health problems that some people have in the world today. Because as we get older, we have less stem cell activity, which means we age faster and we heal slower. The secret is a clinically proven and patented phototherapy non-transdermal patch, whose technology is the result of over 90 clinical studies and over 20 years of research. Your healthier life can begin today, and you can discover true age reversal. Age reversal, ladies and gentlemen. Please go to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Liveyoungerwithdoug.us, ladies and gentlemen. Get over there today. Or if you'd like, text my name, Doug, to 41372. Doug, text it, 41372. And get over to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Get younger, feel younger. I'm doing it. I'm wearing this patch. I feel great. And so will you. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. For the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, everybody. Doug Billings here on the set of my show, The Right Side. I am standing shoulder to shoulder with Mike Lindell and his employees over at mypillow.com. Use the promo code Billings when you go over there to mypillow.com. Everything that you need. You already know about the sheets, the pillows, obviously the pillows, the slippers, the best slippers in the world, ladies and gentlemen. They even have dog beds and pet beds over there. I've got 2 of them for my service dog, Jet. Absolutely, I do. MyPillow.com. Stand shoulder to shoulder with me and Mike Lindell as we support his employees as he endeavors to become one of the refounders, if you will, one of the refounding fathers of our republic. It's the least we can do. MyPillow.com, promo code Billings. Please, ladies and gentlemen, MyPillow.com, promo code Billings. Believe it. For the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to The Right Side with Doug Billings, where truth, conservatism, and conservative values flow down to you from me like manna from heaven, ladies and gentlemen. We speak the truth over here, and we get a kick out of it. We're glad that you're here with us. DougBillings.us is where you can go to find all of the shows that we've done. Head over to DougBillings.us. And if you like the show, it's always given to you for free. We never charge you for it. But if you do like the show, help us produce it. Help us to continue to produce it. While you're on the website, DougBillings.us, there's a support tab at the top of that website. Click on it, please. The support tab. Well, a drop-down menu will appear, and you can prayerfully consider financially supporting the program so that we can continue to bring it to you. So, all right. So we're not going to let the rhinos circumvent and claim the word conservative from us. That anti-America First, anti-MAGA conservative movement within our own party, we are the ones who have reimagined republicanism, conservatism. The MAGA movement belongs to us, and we're proud of it. We are the Republicans in form and fashion, and we are the ones who Lincoln was. We are the party of Lincoln. We are the party of the founding fathers. We are the only ones that can claim allegiance to God and at least our desire to follow the will and the divine providence of God himself. So we are the true American conservatives. We are rising up, and we are seeing victories abound all around us. The only thing that I want to add to this that our conservative movement needs to focus on also, in addition to the America First sentiments, American pride, American nationalism, American exceptionalism, is this. We have got to begin also to refocus on fiscally responsible conservatism, financially responsible conservatism. We've got to be able to become fiscal conservatives again. Got to get this debt under control, my friends. And I do want to give you a huge shout out today. This is what this program really is all about, is giving you the thanks that I want to give you, because it's you who have risen up within your local levels of government, and you have made your voices be heard. And that's part of the reason, a huge part of the reason, as to why Ronna McDaniel has stepped down from her role as the Republican National Committee chairwoman. So again, cheers and congratulations to all of you. It is hard work. I understand that. And these are the kinds of things and the signs of hope that we really should cling to, because in today's world, we are very needy of hope. We need to see hope. And as you can see now by these examples that I'm mentioning, all hope is not lost. America is not on her deathbed. We are in a nightmare. We're not on our deathbed. So give yourselves permission to believe that. And we knew this a couple of days ago when Maria Bartiromo interviewed President Trump, and he indicated that there would likely be some changes at the top of the Republican National Committee. So I want you to take a look here. Clip number 2 of Trump with Maria Bartiromo. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look.
That we could see some relief, but the RNC doesn't seem to be so strong. I mean, the Democrats have all the money. Look at what we see. We get the Democrats actually with the money and spending it. The RNC seeking credit lines. The RNC reported its lowest bank balance at the point in any year in 2016. Comerica says Michigan GOP defaulted on a loan of $500,000.
So I have a lot of money, and the money that they get, people are not looking at the RNC. They want changes. You have to understand, I have nothing to do with the RNC. I'm separate.
How's Ronna McDaniel doing?
I think she did great when she ran Michigan for me. I think she did okay initially in the RNC. I would say right now there'll probably be some changes made.
So Ronna McDaniel's record was horrible, and so now she's gone. The day after that interview that you just saw with President Trump, he met with Ronna McDaniel at his home in Mar-a-Lago, and he told her that he would be recommending changes to the RNC leadership, and so she's gone. And as we look back in hindsight, as I've told you just a moment ago, Ronna McDaniel, along with the other mix, Kevin McCarthy, Mitch McConnell, gone. And we shouldn't feel, look, it had to happen, because when you look back at what they did, I mean, they often impeded and outright worked against the candidates on our side who President Trump endorsed. Don't forget that in 2022, when we had our midterm, I should say. And she didn't give the Republican committee in Virginia enough money to win in 2023. And so we had to make these changes, folks. Other than helping to get President Trump elected in 2016, she really hasn't done much. So whoever is next as the chairman of the Republican National Committee, we've got to button down our conservative values, including fiscally responsible conservatism, and approach these things and bring up true conservative candidates. Bring up true conservative candidates while at the same time we root out the rhinos. Those have got to be our marching orders in the way forward, because she spent too much money, Ronna did, and she's been busted for it. Private jets, limousines, luxury retreats, Broadway shows. Give me a break. That all adds up to impropriety, and we've got to do better. Ronna McDaniel was the poster child of the establishment swamp. The establishment swamp that has absolutely plagued the Republican Party for decades. We've got to wake up today. We've got to take this opportunity and seize it. And we have to be able to realize that when you see these so-called Republicans who over the next few days or weeks may express some remorse or anger about Ronna McDaniel being rooted out, those so-called Republicans who are angry, discouraged, or sad that she is stepping down, ladies and gentlemen, those people are rhinos. Give yourselves permission to believe it. Up against another break already, and reminding you that your body's own stem cells can heal you, make you feel younger, age less quickly, give you more energy. Go over to liveyoungerwithdoug.us, liveyoungerwithdoug.us, and get information about the product that can invigorate and start and really just, it's hard to find the word, but this product, it refires, for lack of a better word. It invigorates your own stem cells. It fires them up. It makes them active again. It helps you to become and feel younger, to heal faster. No more tired head drops in the afternoon, when you're at work. liveyoungerwithdoug.us, ladies and gentlemen. Head right over there, and I'll be right back after this. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that you could change the trajectory of your aging process? Look and feel better, live younger, be more active, less pain when you move around, sleep better, diminish the lines and the wrinkles on your face? Really? This is what I'm telling you. It's possible. You see, low stem cell activity happens when we get older, and it could be causing many of the health problems that some people have in the world today. Because as we get older, we have less stem cell activity, which means we age faster and we heal slower. The secret is a clinically proven and patented phototherapy non-transdermal patch, whose technology is the result of over 90 clinical studies and over 20 years of research. Your healthier life can begin today, and you can discover true age reversal. Age reversal, ladies and gentlemen. Please go to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. liveyoungerwithdoug.us, ladies and gentlemen. Get over there today. Or if you'd like, text my name, Doug, to 41372. Doug, text it, 41372. And get over to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Get younger, feel younger. I'm doing it. I'm wearing this patch. I feel great, and so will you. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. For the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
I want to tell you about the good people over at EMP Shield, electromagnetic pulse, ladies and gentlemen. It can fry your home electrical system or your vehicle's electrical system. But if you attach one of these, now this is for your breaker box at home. There's a smaller version that goes on your battery of your car, your vehicle, that will prevent it from being fried in the event of an electromagnetic pulse. Because as you know, thanks to Administrator Biden, many people coming across the border now who don't exactly have the best of intentions. Protect yourself. EMPshield.com. Get huge discounts over there if you use the promo code Doug.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to The Right Side with Doug Billings, standing shoulder to shoulder with you as I help you navigate through the chaos in the world to find wonder, joy, and meaning in this life. And, really, we are in a nightmare, folks. Lots of chaos around us. And I want to take just a moment. This is off topic and off script here for a bit. We have in our very grasp the ability to find incredible amounts of wonder, joy, and meaning in this life. So much so that you can't even imagine it. And I think it begins by being grateful. And how do we become grateful people? You see, everything is a gift, right? That's how you do it. Everything that comes your way, the good and the bad and the ugly, see it all as a gift. Thank you, God, for this. Everything, divorce, death, disease, happenstance, whatever. And the good things as well. See them as a gift. Even those things that cause adversity, challenge, and tragedy in your life. And when you're through navigating those adversities, challenges, and tragedies, you will, if you see it all as a gift, all of those things that come your way to help you become the better version of yourself that you can possibly be, the best version of yourself. That is what causes us to be grateful. That's the key, seeing everything that comes our way as a gift. And gratitude will then rain down upon you. And grateful people, I mean this, grateful people are the happiest people on the planet. All right. Well, that's a little bit off topic, but that was on my heart and mind, and I wanted to tell you people that because we are in a moment of chaos in this country, and it's hard to find hope, and it seems impossible to find wonder, joy, and meaning in this life, but it is out there. It is out there. So we left off talking about Ronna McDaniel, the most ineffective, and some would even say the most destructive leader that the RNC has ever had. And I told you that if you know people out there who are bemoaning her departure, those people are part of the problem. If those people are part of your local Republican leadership committees and groups and so forth, you need to work diligently to remove those people from those roles. We don't need rhinos in local Republican leadership roles. Excuse me. And part of the reason that the RNC is in its worst financial situation in history is because, and I've been telling you this for a long time, because you've been doing what I've told you to do. You have stopped giving money to the RNC. Bravo. Congratulations. And I mean it sincerely. I'm not trying to make a joke about that. We should not be funding the RNC until they prove that they are MAGA, pro-America, make America great again, and really fiscally, truly conservative. I mean, how could we have, in good conscience, given money to the RNC when it promoted people like Liz Cheney or Mitch McConnell or Mitt Romney, or whose membership was in favor of Nikki Haley? How could we support an organization that refused to fund candidates who were endorsed by President Trump? How could we support an organization that, in fact, worked to impede the candidates who were endorsed by President Trump? And because you listened to my advice and my good counsel, you stopped donating to the RNC, and they are now making changes at the very top of their organization. And it took a few years, which brings me to my next point, the gift and the virtue of patience. We are not going to get out of this collective chaos overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take vigilance, prayer, and patience. Wisdom with a capital W from the Holy Spirit is part of the equation as well. Pray for wisdom and discernment. Then take action at your local level. I had recommended to you that instead of contributing to the RNC at a national level, that you search out and you vet true conservative candidates in your local areas, and that you donate to them individually, not through the coffers of the RNC. And you did that. Thank you. And so now Ronna McDaniel is resigning. Cheers and congratulations to all of us for that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, who is going to take Ronna's place? Well, I think Vivek Ramaswamy would be a great choice. I don't know if he's going to do that. The other day, Matt Gaetz put up a tweet on X where he was suggesting that Kevin McCarthy should be her replacement. And oh boy. So yes, I was like you. Oh, Kevin McCarthy, are you kidding me? We just got rid of him from the speakership because he's a rhino. Make no mistake about it. He is a rhino. The reason that Representative Gaetz was recommending McCarthy is because McCarthy is very good at raising money. But look, we can't have Kevin McCarthy in this role. We can't. Even though the RNC doesn't make high-level policy decisions about the Republican Party in a general sense, the chairman of the RNC can control which of our candidates gets funded or not. And so I don't want McCarthy to have that kind of control and power over who gets funded. He's already proven that he stands in the way of Trump-endorsed candidates. No way, Jose, can McCarthy be the next RNC chairman. Just can't happen. All right, our last break of the afternoon coming right up. Doug Billings here with you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching the program. And again, the sponsor, liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Liveyoungerwithdoug.us. This product will reinvigorate your own body's stem cells to heal you, make you feel younger, give you more energy, reduce swelling in your body. Go to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with me. I'll be right back after the short break. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that you could change the trajectory of your aging process? Look and feel better, live younger, be more active, less pain when you move around, sleep better, diminish the lines and the wrinkles on your face? Really? This is what I'm telling you. It's possible. You see, low stem cell activity happens when we get older, and it could be causing many of the health problems that some people have in the world today. Because as we get older, we have less stem cell activity, which means we age faster and we heal slower. The secret is a clinically proven and patented phototherapy non-transdermal patch, whose technology is the result of over 90 clinical studies and over 20 years of research. Your healthier life can begin today, and you can discover true age reversal. Age reversal, ladies and gentlemen. Please go to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. liveyoungerwithdoug.us, ladies and gentlemen. Get over there today. Or if you'd like, text my name, Doug, to 41372. Doug, text it, 41372, and get over to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Get younger, feel younger. I'm doing it. I'm wearing this patch. I feel great, and so will you. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. For the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
I want to tell you about the good people over at EMP Shield, electromagnetic pulse. Electromagnetic pulse, ladies and gentlemen. It can fry your home electrical system or your vehicle's electrical system. But if you attach one of these, now this is for your breaker box at home. There's a smaller version that goes on your battery of your car, your vehicle, that will prevent it from being fried in the event of an electromagnetic pulse. Because as you know, thanks to Administrator Biden, many people coming across the border now who don't exactly have the best of intentions. Protect yourself. EMPshield.com. Get huge discounts over there if you use the promo code Doug.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to The Right Side with Doug Billings, where we meet in determined prayer and determined patriotism. So, who is going to take Ronna McDaniel's place as chairman of the RMC? What about Scott Pressler? You know Scott Pressler. If you don't, look him up. Someone who has been thrown about back and forth on social media as someone who might be a good candidate, a possible successor to head up the RNC. He's a good choice, no doubt about that. I've contacted him and have communicated with him, and he is going to come on my show soon. I'll keep you posted about that. It'll be interesting to hear about what his thoughts are on all of that. And I don't want us to overlook the hope that resides in all of this, ladies and gentlemen. Look, again, we have in front of us here a real example how patriots from around the country, including you, have risen up to take participation in our local level of government, to make our voices heard. And now, as a result of that, the National Republican Organization, the RNC, will have new leadership. That's a direct result of you and your patriotism, because you took the time to educate yourself about the inside workings of the RNC, and perhaps by maybe just so listening to my advice, you took action. And that's nothing that should be overlooked or forgotten. As I said, in this time of chaos, we need to see hope. And here it is, laid out right in front of us. Sometimes, miracles happen every day. But because we become so used to them, we don't see them as such. And I want us to recognize this for what it is. In a time when we're desperate to see signs of hope from the right side, we have such a sign right here and right now. You have risen up. You have withheld support from a rhino organization and a rhino leader within that organization. And you have caused the elimination of that rhino leader. Well done. Well done. And the good news may continue to come to us as well as we begin to eliminate perhaps another establishment swamp creature, Mitch McConnell. That's right, another Mac. I told you I was the first about a year ago to say and to label these folks the Macs. We've got to get rid of them. Kevin McCarthy, Ronna McDaniel, and now Mitch McConnell. And I recommended to you that they should be replaced with true conservative America First leaders. And we're moving closer to that every day with Mitch McConnell. He's going to be next. Take a listen here to what Ted Cruz had to say.
I think it is. Look, everyone here also supported a leadership challenge to Mitch McConnell in November. I think a Republican leader should actually lead this conference and should advance the priorities of Republicans. I can tell you what I said when we had that leadership election in November of 2022. It was right after a very disappointing election. 2022, the wind was at our back. It should have been a phenomenal Republican election year. Republicans should have won the Senate. We should have won a big majority in the House. Instead, we lost a seat in the Senate, and we barely got a majority in the House. And I stood up and said, look, in any ordinary organization, when you are faced with failure, if you're running a business and you lose $50 million, you don't just say, hey, everything's great, let's keep doing it. No, you sit down and say, what are we doing wrong?
So a growing number of people and organizations are calling for Mitch McConnell to be replaced. He's, he's not that far behind Biden as far as his cognitive ability goes. Let's be honest. We have the American Spectator out there. They're calling for Mitch to resign. And so there are a lot of other ones, senators and Congress people who are saying as much too. They're not coming on camera to say it, but they're saying it behind the scenes and they're saying it off the record. And it's because really McConnell and his involvement with the military-industrial complex, how he preserves this perpetually enabled ability that we have with this war machine from churning out and getting involved in more and more wars. That's a neocon. Mitch McConnell is one of those, and he served his purpose once upon a time. Look, once upon a time, I was one of his biggest fans. He's a master negotiator, but his time has passed, folks. His time has passed. We don't want the neocon establishment. That's another definition of a rhino. The American people, especially true American conservatives, are sick of the military-industrial complex and these neocons and their perpetual adoration of endless and reoccurring wars. Remember, it was Mitch McConnell who recently said that the number one issue that we should pursue in America is funding Ukraine. The ridiculousness of that is multi-layered, my friends. First and foremost, Ukraine is not the good guy. Secondly, Ukraine, whether it exists or whether it falls, is not relevant to the national security of the United States. The United States of America will survive with or without Ukraine. It is not a piece of our vital national interests that we send $100 billion to send any more money to that country. If you watch Tucker Carlson's interview with Vladimir Putin, you know that Ukraine is not the good guy by any measure, not to mention that I told you that a year ago. 11 months ago, I did a two-part series on understanding Putin. And you should go to my website, dougbillings.us, and look it up, or go over to Rumble and look it up. It's called Understanding Putin, Part 1 and Part 2. Putin is not who you think he is. The mainstream media has, for the past several decades, lied to you about who Putin is. Now, could Tucker Carlson have asked some tougher questions? Yes. It was, I grant you, a fairly softball interview. Because there's far too many people out there who want to know the answer to the question. Have you killed people, Vladimir? Have you killed people who have stood up against you? People want to know the answer to that question. But what he's doing within Russia, you see, I said this before also, Russia and Russia's people look at us in the West as an invasion. Especially the woke liberal agenda that's coming out of the West, they look to that as a real problem, and they don't want it in Russia. The LGBTQ kook community has been outlawed in Russia. He's building up borders. He's building up Russian nationalism. He's making Russia great again. He is not a communist. Russia is not a communist party. It has not been since the Soviet Union fell. Oh, but Doug, he was a member of the KGB. You had presidents that were members of the CIA. Get my drift? So, we, as American conservatives, those who have reimagined the Republican Party, we will turn back the rhinos. We will continue to pursue America First candidates. And we have turned the party into what it was always supposed to be. The party that aligns with God, the party that aligns with the founding fathers and the divine providence of God, inasmuch as it is inspired by the founders of our republic. That is the Republican Party. And you'll notice that radical left people, Democrats, communist socialists, and rhinos, don't call us a republic, do they? They call us a democracy. Billings, you're a threat to our democracy. Well, we don't have a democracy, my friends. We have a republic. Watch how the Democrats will never say the word republic. It's on purpose and it's psychological. Republic, Republican, sounds too much alike. Democracy, Democrat, sounds too much alike. That's why they use democracy. We are not a democracy. And the Democratic Party is no longer a pro-America political party. It is a coalition of immorality, and it's got to be stopped. And Trump has properly reset the Republican Party to focus not on war, but on American nationalism and American exceptionalism. And so, as all of you out there in America between the two shining seashores, or if you're in the middle, as I am, of the fruited plain, rest assured that if you're going to try to distinguish between American patriots and the American industrial war complex swamp dwellers, people who support the likes of Mitch McConnell, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, Paul Langford, Nikki Haley, all of those people are rhinos, and the people who support them are rhinos. You've got to weed them out, as I know you will. I know you will. Cheers and congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. We are winning. Give yourselves permission to believe that. God bless you. Until next time, believe it for the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that you could change the trajectory of your aging process? Look and feel better, live younger, be more active, less pain when you move around, sleep better, diminish the lines and the wrinkles on your face? Really? This is what I'm telling you. It's possible. You see, low stem cell activity happens when we get older, and it could be causing many of the health problems that some people have in the world today. Because as we get older, we have less stem cell activity, which means we age faster and we heal slower. The secret is a clinically proven and patented phototherapy non-transdermal patch, whose technology is the result of over 90 clinical studies and over 20 years of research. Your healthier life can begin today, and you can discover true age reversal. Age reversal, ladies and gentlemen. Please go to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. liveyoungerwithdoug.us, ladies and gentlemen. Get over there today. Or if you'd like, text my name, Doug, to 41372. Doug, text it, 41372. And get over to liveyoungerwithdoug.us. Get younger, feel younger. I'm doing it. I'm wearing this patch. I feel great. And so will you. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. For the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
I want to tell you about the good people over at EMP Shield, electromagnetic pulse, ladies and gentlemen. It can fry your home electrical system or your vehicle's electrical system. But if you attach one of these, now this is for your breaker box at home. There's a smaller version that goes on your battery of your car, your vehicle, that will prevent it from being fried in the event of an electromagnetic pulse. Because as you know, thanks to Administrator Biden, many people coming across the border now who don't exactly have the best of intentions. Protect yourself. EMPshield.com. Get huge discounts over there if you use the promo code Doug.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, everybody. Doug Billings here on the set of my show, The Right Side. I am standing shoulder to shoulder with Mike Lindell and his employees over at mypillow.com. Use the promo code Billings when you go over there to mypillow.com. Everything that you need. You already know about the sheets, the pillows, obviously the pillows, the slippers, the best slippers in the world, ladies and gentlemen. They even have dog beds and pet beds over there. I've got 2 of them for my service dog, Jet. Absolutely, I do. MyPillow.com. Stand shoulder to shoulder with me and Mike Lindell as we support his employees as he endeavors to become one of the refounders, if you will, one of the refounding fathers of our republic. It's the least we can do. MyPillow.com, promo code Billings. Please, ladies and gentlemen, MyPillow.com, promo code Billings. Believe it, for the republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.